In the days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source Hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them gulls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the councillor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the councillor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage? This. The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Rivellon is no stranger to the supernatural. He might well have...
Source Hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Connie.
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside? Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark-dealing
Look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this war shall not. Call me Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores, an exiled shell doomed to live on. Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their net. My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only, of course, they could hear her, the brats. We are on the very edge of the great time as an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, oh, I remember ancient times. I have lain here since antiquity. All this yes, I, King of Pearls, ate to repose in you. What do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of...
Kindness is its own reward.
Agreed.
Liberate! the sea, I have returned, where every wave fury. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
I need to unlock this somehow. Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
This seems to be broken. I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Well, what's this I've spotted? Made short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long. Might need to blow this one open. Our enemies have laid a trap. I've spotted something interesting. Well, what's this I've spotted? hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
What's that? I think there are hidden foes ahead.
My robes are soaked! You better hope there's no hint of a flame in this place. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. No one can get in here but us and the boss. You don't know that! Those cultists have been poking about for days.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave? The bloodstone defiler, where is it? I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha! In life, I toiled to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cycia, strange indeed, robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. Run if you like, defiler. Whichever... Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Here lies Master Ragequin's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect.
What do you want to know? So, it's Jake you're looking for. Ship sailed on that one, I'm afraid. Fellow's dead.
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish flirt, that one.
As if that proves anything.
Seal, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street...
Just cut the cackle, will you, Bibius? Now then, stranger, if it's not that I could blame them, this place is cursed, I tell you. Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your...
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, Bib?
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers...
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. Yeah.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to...
Captain, come along.
Another one for the collection.
Lovely day for a swig and a song.
We're legionnaires and...
Liberators.
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Aye.
Best way to...
Just put the sock...
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for... What do you want to know? Fairly well. Come.
I needed that. Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander.
How very curious.
They hear the
And
fight.
how very disquieting.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Filthy beast! I'll kill and like one of you! The Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade. And good luck. Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs! It'll be like whatever the cur's incentive to raise sword. We legionnaires are loyal servants to Captain Aureus and the Council of Seven. Been stationed in Sicil for more than a year now with no end. It's these orcs Now that they have bees in their bonnets about God only, that rat-faced shaman of them. They may need help. I'd go...
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out the door.
Good on you. These boss men respect companies. So what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
To my nature anyhow.
Yeah, honest pay for an honest day. Come now, enough demon doing.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
Yes, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
One day, Moira.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
When this little charm fades, we'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now, enough human doing. Huh?
Avert your gaze, and I'll
I
handle this
said
threat
to him,
for all
I
our
said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece now, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more
Ah,
suited.
but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from brutal gore? An orc in love. Ha! When this little chatting fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now, enough
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece now, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt us, right?
You're as welcome as a glass of cooled... So you were, and so you... There we are. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet Captain Aureus, though. The local Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, she seems a likely candidate to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a... Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's... Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious... Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orcs... We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Such magic is a gift, Hunt, to be out in the night. To stop. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew... I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay... And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arhu mentioned?
Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat, if I had. I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the...
Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have let me hand too. I thought the old gal... All hail the rain spirit. That was the finest I thought the...
You did that. Hocus pocus. But boy, I thought the...
Drove it straight to the pub and back. And don't
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a road.
Is that why we never sailed the Yattle anymore? Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him. I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature. Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride? No, indeed. He drove it straight to the pub and back. And don't forget the time he got caught passing a long night.
Our home, our livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes, while we could do naught but look on. These bleeding orcs. I can't keep off the... Well, we were merchants, what seems like a moment ago. That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. With our ship gone.
The Source Hunter.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything.
Have you found us a job yet? Well, we were merchant. Well, you know, that was a...
Have you found us? Well, that was...
We never sailed the Yattle anymore. Source? Here? Inside Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, who knows if it's even over for shoot? That was some fast acting.
Sauce? Here, inside Seal? Dah! Of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one. Ship's got who knows it.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him. I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature. Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride? No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back. And don't forget the time he got caught passing
Sailor, what's
yours? Here, inside Seal, a schmad.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Seal?
Legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him. I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature. Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride? No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back. And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Council's wife. Is that why we never sailed the Yattle anymore? Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him. I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride? No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, I'll tell you.
At the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Council's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yethel Gore anymore?
Speaking of you,
I used to see orcs in every shadow when I had too much rum.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. Careful now. Never know when those green beasts got. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognise you. You can see security's tighter than we can only hope to hold. I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. Thank you for heeding my...
I can't even smell the sea air over this rot.
Source Hunter? Very right. And have you talked to him? Thinks every man, woman and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce, but I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since... Oh, it's an unpack...
One day, Moira. One day...
Salutations! Source Hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. Curtius is my name. This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. If it's cursed for myself, that idiot man-child would sooner spend it there, even thinking of him.
Well, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
God, duty's not so bad. Hey,
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
just making conversation, mate.
Mate,
Your gauge, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.